Hello and welcome back once again, dear students, in the online learning platform. Last few sessions we had dedicated to direct and indirect speech. As an introduction base, I do believe that you had a little bit ideas and the concepts are bit clear. Few more sessions we are just going to deal and practice direct and indirect speech in a great detail. In this session, we are mostly focusing on while changing the direct and indirect speech, we need to focus on some of the changes that take place in using pronouns, then possessive adjectives, some time clauses or adverbs, and some of the places, the words that are related to the places, how they go under change from direct to indirect speech. We shall have the detailed study. One thing I would like to focus you and would like to mention you, that is, for the better understanding, you need to go through all the videos one by one, so your ideas may be rectified and cleared in a possible way. But suppose if you still face any kind of a problems and need some clarifications, you can just post into the comment or use our school applications. You can have some doubts, and it is quite sure that your doubts will be clarified within the particular time span. So I do recommend you just try to watch the previous videos plus the upcoming videos for the better understanding of the chapter. Soon after finishing this or while watching this video, you may be getting some homework in the school app. Please do try to complete it according to the time convenience, so it will help you to make it in a better way. So here we are about to begin the direct and indirect speech, the changes that take place in pronoun and some other factors. Let's take a look at. The current topic is direct and indirect speech transformations. In this transformation, we will be thoroughly dealing with the changes in the pronoun and possessive adjectives. So how do they change in the reported speech? Means from direct to indirect speech, you have to focus how do the pronouns and the possessive adjectives change their positions and change takes place. Let's try to study here with the help of the rules and the examples. The rule number 1, it explains that the first person pronouns like I, we, me, mine, us, ours, they normally change to third person pronouns such as she, they, his, her, etc. Look at the example and try to understand the rule number 1. How do the pronoun change from direct to indirect speech, that is reported speech? Example: he told her, I want to meet your father. In this direct speech, we have I, that is first person pronoun. How it is changed in indirect? he told her that he wanted to meet her father. So in indirect speech, I has been converted to an he, that is third person pronoun. So you shall be very careful while changing the pronouns in reported speech. And these rules will definitely help you, and you need to follow it perfectly. Second rule, second person pronouns such as you, yours, change to the third person according to the person of the object of the reporting verb. Try to understand with the help of the given example. Example is, I told him, you are a stupid. In this direct speech, here the object of reporting verb is him. So, accordingly, we have to change the pronoun in indirect speech. But in direct speech, we have second person pronoun, that is you. So while converting you in the third person pronoun, you must take care about the person after the object or used as object in direct speech. So here the suitable pronoun is he, because the given object is him. So suitable that we have to use third person pronoun, that is he. So that is the rule number 2, and you have to be little bit careful enough to use this in a better way. Next, rule number 3 says the third person pronouns such as he, him, his, she, her, and etc. do not normally change in the reported speech. This means they remain same in direct and indirect speech. Look at the example. She said, I love him. In this sentence, we have him, that is third person pronoun. While converting into reported speech, we made it she said that she loved him. So here him, that is a third person pronoun, remains same in reported speech. That is what the third person pronoun we have to careful about. Next, rule number 4 regarding the pronoun usages in direct and indirect speech. There will be no change in the pronoun when the speaker reports his own words. So you are not supposed to change the pronoun when speaker is talking about his own words. Look at example. I said, I am going. So here I, who is a speaker, talking about what he is about to do. So these are the words of speaker itself. So while converting in reported speech, we have to remain it same as it is. So the answer is, I said that I was going. This is how we have to change the pronoun according to the person in reported speech, along with the other changes in direct and indirect speech that you must learn thoroughly. So with the help of the practice, we may just get an idea that how do the pronouns changes according to the sentence. For the better understanding of the change in pronouns, you can take a look at to this table and try to understand how do they change from direct to indirect speech. So here you can just take a brief look at and then we have to make some changes in reported speech in such a way. So hope that this table will definitely give a clear-cut idea regarding the change in the pronouns. Take a look at the change of adverbs or words indicating time and place. So these words are also very important in the reported speech. How do they change? Take a look at with the help of tables and explanation. In reported speech, words showing nearness changed into the words showing distance. How we have to correlate this? Try to understand with the help of example. Example 1. He said, I am too ill to speak now. In the indirect speech, here the word now, this adverb used to show time. How does it change in indirect speech? Just take a look at. He said that he is too ill to speak then. Now becomes then. This is how the time changes in reported speech. One more example. I said I came here yesterday. In this direct speech, here we have two adverbs, here and yesterday. Here is an adverb of place and yesterday is an adverb of time. How do they undergo changes in reported speech? Look at the example here. I said that I had come there the previous day. So here the word here, that is an adverb of place, changed to there, and yesterday becomes the previous day. So these are some of the changes we have to do in reported speech because they are used to indicate time and place. For the better understanding, here there is a table for you. The chart, you can just go through it and try to understand how the various time and the places undergo changes in reported speech. Few examples. Yesterday becomes the day before or the previous day. This week becomes that week. Here becomes there. Tomorrow becomes the next day or the following day. So just to go through this, it will be helpful for you in reported speech. One more chart for showing the time and place. We can just take a look at this also. These both charts will definitely help you to change the time and place accordingly. Few of them are here. Just like this becomes that, these becomes those, here becomes there, today becomes that day. So these are some of the changes you need to focus on while reported speech. For the changes in pronoun, possessive adjectives, time clauses, adverbs, or the places. Hope you definitely got a bit ideas how the changes we need to make from direct to indirect speech in such cases. Take care of yourself, get in touch with the studies, and when we'll come back in the next time, we shall deal with some other points regarding the direct and indirect speech. See you soon. Till then, goodbye and thanks for watching.